a very beautiful place. And Prabhu is a very avid writer, and a lot of books that you see here authored by Prabhu. Very nice, flow of Bhagavata, Bhagavata Pravaha, we have Gita Subodhini, and many other. We have Caitanya Pravaha also. Caitanya Pravaha, like that. So, a lot of books Prabhu has written, and he gives many classes. So this is his first visit to the US and to Columbus. So we'll have many more programs during the week also, like tomorrow and in the temple. So we are very fortunate to have him. And is there anything that I missed and okay.
He's the dean of the Bhaktivedanta Vidhyapeetha.
Bhaktivedanta Vidhyapeetha. So, and he writes many books for children, and our children here have got a lot of inspirations, the Sunday school teachers, from his guidance. So we are very grateful.
You have some books also.
Yeah, we have books. You can get it signed by him after. So thank you very much for it.
You're very much.
Good.
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यमुन तीरवनचारी
यमुना तीरवनचारी
यमुन तीरवनचारी
यमुना तीरवनचारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी
राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे
जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय 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 ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमद His Divine Grace अभय चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्रीमद His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगामयी की जय यमुनामयी की जय भक्ति देवी की जय तुलसी देवी की जय कलियुग पावन हरिनाम संकीर्तन की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की ऑल ग्लोरीज टू द assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimmirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhamvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Can I increase the volume slightly if possible? Hare Krishna. I offer my respectful obeisances to all the devotees here, many seniors. Just this afternoon only I was meeting the family of Naveen Krishna Prabhu. So seniors they are, but still so humble and down to earth also they are. Does it catch? It's fine? It's the humility of such great Vaishnavas that makes the entire process of Bhakti Yoga very attractive and very relishable. When we are surrounded with people of good heart, naturally we are also inspired to develop a good heart. When we are surrounded by devotees who have great service attitude, great dedication to the path of Krishna consciousness, and are regularly demonstrating the good qualities of humility, tolerance, gratitude, compassion, then we are also inspired to develop similar qualities, isn't it? So, I was asked to speak on Srimad Bhagavatam, Ramayana, but I'll speak from Bhagavatam Ramayana. I'll speak, of course I'll discuss from Ramayana also, definitely, but I'll speak Lord Ramachandra's qualities and pastimes from Bhagavatam also, which is actually very limited. In the 9th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, just 2 chapters, 10th and 11th chapters describe Ram Katha, and also in the 5th canto, 19th chapter, there are some beautiful prayers offered by Hanumanji and Sugriva to Lord Ramachandra. I'll speak a few things from there also, and definitely we'll discuss Ramayana. Sukadeva Goswami says that to get rid of this heinous disease of envy of heart, we have to hear the glories of Lord Ramachandra. Purusho Ramacharitam Shravanair Upadharayan Purusho Ramacharitam Shravanair Upadharayan. If you carefully hear the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra, if you do Shravanam of Ramakatha, you know what happens. Andrishamsa Paro Rajan, the envy within the hearts of sadhakas is completely destroyed. Karma bandhaihi vimuchyate. When there is no envy, there is no karma bandhan. There is no bondage of karma. We are bound to this material world because of so many anarthas, and of all those anarthas, envy is one of the most heinous qualities. The standard of a Vaishnava is decided according to the amount of Vaishnava qualities that the Vaishnava demonstrates. And non-envy is one of the most prominent, foremost qualities of a Vaishnava. Non-envy. When another devotee is flourishing in bhakti, when another devotee is doing his or her sadhana nicely, or rendering so many services to Guru and Krishna nicely, and receiving so many blessings of Vaishnavas, what is our feeling? Are we rejoicing it? Are we rejoicing the spiritual success of another devotee, or are we feeling insecure? Are we feeling envious? Are we feeling jealous? Are we feeling very uncomfortable? Another devotee is being glorified. Are you feeling comfortable or uncomfortable? Are you rejoicing, happy, excited, or you are just turning your face away or running away from there, or trying to put some salt in sweet rice? Oh, glorification is happening. He's not that glorious, by the way. You don't know the secrets. I'll reveal to you. Om Ajnanati Virandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya. I'll reveal to you. You are in darkness of non-envy. I will bring you to the light of envy. So am I feeling like that? So, one of the foremost qualities of a Vaishnava is to be non-envious. And that is the qualification to understand Bhagavad Gita, and that is the qualification to understand Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita that idam tute guhyatamam pravakshyam yanasuyave. I'm going to speak this confidential secret of Bhagavad Gita to you because you have no asuya, you have no envy. And right in the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam it is said that dharma projita kaitaputra paramo nirmatsaranam satam vedyam. Bhagavatam is understood by non-envious devotees, pure-hearted devotees. Okay. And here Sukadeva Goswami interestingly saying in this Falashruti kind of sloka of the 9th canto that Purusho Ramacharitam Shravane Rupadharayan Andrishamsa Paro Rajan Karma Bandhaihi Vimuchyate. When we hear the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra, then we will be relieved from the disease of material envy. In Ramayana, we have seen the envious nature of Kaikeyi. Actually, that is caused by the envious nature of Manthara. As soon as Manthara heard that Lord Ram is being coronated, Manthara just could not tolerate it. She went and poisoned the mind of Kaikeyi also. When we associate with envious people, we also develop this quality of envy. When we associate with people who are not tolerant, who are very intolerant of others' success, then we also become very uncomfortable to see others successful, more successful than us. So you know what all has happened when Kaikeyi became envious and asked those two boons from Dasharatha Maharaj. And we also have seen Ravana so envious of Lord Ramachandra. So because of the envy in the hearts of people, they could cause havoc in their own lives and in others' lives. Kaikeyi's envy actually destroyed the peace of Ayodhya. Ayodhya was such a peaceful city, such a flourishing, prosperous kingdom under the protection of Dasharatha Maharaj, able guidance of Dasharatha Maharaj. Everybody loves Lord Ramachandra. But because of Kaikeyi's boons, the peace of entire Ayodhya is totally destroyed. Because of Kaikeyi's two boons, Dasharatha Maharaj had to die eventually, isn't it? And all the three prominent queens, they were dying in separation. They were in separation from their husband while tolerating separation from their beloved sons, Ram and Lakshman. Two sons went. So this is the nature of envy. And the envious and lusty nature of Ravana created havoc in Lanka. Okay. So this envy, lust, greed, pride, these anarthas, they destroy the peace. Ayodhya's peace was destroyed, Lanka's prosperity was destroyed because of these anarthas. Okay. Okay. Now, let us discuss some happy moments from Ramayana and then we'll come to some tragic moments. And there are lessons in both places. And also let us discuss the lessons that we can learn from different characters of Ramayana. So we'll do it little pastime specific also, character specific also. We'll just go with the flow. I may not be covering Ramayana Kanda by Kanda, Balakanda, Ayodhya Kanda, Aranya Kanda. I'll not do like that. That will take some 1 week or 10 days. But I'll just discuss some prominent highlights, whatever comes to my mind. So, Lord Ramachandra is an abode of all good qualities. In the 5th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Hanumanji glorifies Lord Ramachandra like this. That, you see, there is a testing stone to test the quality of gold. So when somebody, a thief, steals golden ring from somebody, goes to the market, gold market, and then gives it to the blacksmith, he will just test it. Okay, this is good gold, pure gold. So the testing stone verifies the quality of gold, isn't it? Similarly, Lord Ramachandra verifies all the good qualities. What does it mean? So when testing stone certifies that this is good gold, then we rely on it. Similarly, when Lord Ramachandra demonstrates some good qualities, the good qualities will get some prominence. Generally, when a person exhibits some good qualities, the person is glorified. But when Lord Ramachandra exhibits good qualities, the quality is glorified. You see, when you make a nice product, new product, you go to a celebrity and says, please advertise this product. When this celebrity advertises this product, the product gets some attention, right? Similarly, Lord Ramachandra is the greatest spiritual celebrity. When he exhibits, when he demonstrates some good qualities, the qualities get some prominence. It is mentioned in Bhagavatam also, where Uddhava says, Yanmartya leelaupaitkam swayoga maya balam darshayita grihitam Vismapanam swasya cha saubhagarthe param padam bhushana bhushanangam. Can we reduce the sound slightly? Resound. Volume can be there, but resound can be. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Little Please increase. Hare Krishna. So, the sloka says that Krishna's qualities are so great that even his own expansions in the Vaikuntha, Vishnus and Narayanas, they also get attracted to Krishna. And Krishna is so beautiful that ornaments are not ornaments for Krishna. Krishna is an ornament for the ornaments. Param padam bhushana bhushanangam. When Krishna wears an earring becomes beautiful. Not that Krishna's beauty is increased because of wearing that earring. Krishna is anyways beautiful. Because Krishna wore it, that earring or that whatever ring or bracelet or anklet or whatever necklace, the ornaments become beautiful. Krishna is the ornament of ornaments. Ornaments are known to beautify a person, but here the person is beautifying the ornaments. Similarly, Lord Ramachandra is glorifying the qualities. Not that he demonstrated some good qualities and he became glorious. No. The qualities got some prominence, some attention by Janta, by public, because Ram exhibited them. Ideal father, ideal brother, ideal husband, ideal king, ideal son, right? So Ramachandra is considered Maryada Purushottam, the most sober, gentle, role model kind of person, ideal person. Okay. So this is Ram's greatness. Abhirama gunakara dasharadhe jagadeka dhanurdhara dhiramate raghunayaka rama ramesha vibho varado bhavadeva daya jaladhe Abhirama gunakara dasharadhe. Lord Ramachandra is so beautiful. He is an abode of all good qualities. Gunakara, Dasharadhe, he is the son of Dasharatha Maharaj. Jagadeka dhanurdhara dhiramate. He is the best of all Dhanurdharis. He is the most celebrated bowman. Jagadeka Dhanurdhara Dhiramate. Very sober, very gentle. You hardly see any anger in Lord Ramachandra's overall demeanor. He has such peaceful countenance. Ram became angry only in just few contexts. One was when Samudra was not responding to him. Okay. Like that, there are very, very few incidents where Ram became agitated, angry. But generally he is very peaceful. When Kaikeyi communicated to Lord Ramachandra that Ram, tomorrow is your Pattabhishek, right? At the same Muhurta, you are supposed to leave Ayodhya and go to the forest and come back after 14 years. So Pattabhishek Muhurta is Vanvas Muhurta. And instead of you, Bharat will be sitting on the throne. So generally, it's a big shock. There is no injection given, okay, anesthesia given, operation is done. But Ram did not feel any pain only. Okay, Ram's expression did not have any change. Tomorrow is your Pattabhishek, Ram is peaceful. Tomorrow you have to go to Vanvas, Ram is peaceful. There is absolutely no agitation or disappointment or discouragement or tears or shock or surprise, astonishment, Vismaya, Adbhuta, nothing. There is no change in expression. He is neutral. Yes, yes, my dear mother, I'll go. So to that degree, Lord Ramachandra exhibited neutrality, equanimity, detachment. Dhiramati. So Dhira is a person who is never disturbed by the ups and downs of life. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Matra sparshastu kaunteya sitoshna sukha dukkhadaha agamapayino nityaha tamstitikshasva bharata. So agama apayino anityaha, the sukha, dukkha, sita, ushna, they come, they go. They are anitya, they are not permanent. Titikshasva bharata, learn to tolerate. Only a person who has the ability to tolerate happiness and distress on a material plane is eligible for spiritual liberation. In the next sloka, Krishna says, Yam hina vyathayantyete purusham purusharshabha samadukha sukham dhiram somrutatvaya kalpate. Samadukha sukham dhiram. In this material world, there is happiness and there is distress. We should not get so overwhelmed, overexcited, and so elated, so proud and puffed up when there is a happy moment. We should not become so disgraced or demotivated or disappointed or distressed or depressed or become dysfunctional when there is difficulty. we are able to maintain that equanimity, then we are eligible for liberation. Sama dukkha sukham dhiram so amrutatvaya kalpate. When you are too overwhelmed by, other day we were discussing, right? Red light and green light. When you are too overwhelmed by happiness and distress on a material plane, how are we eligible for spiritual plane? When we become oblivious to happiness and distress on a material plane, then we are eligible for the spiritual plane. We become unaffected by happiness or distress. Happiness doesn't excite us and distress doesn't exhaust us. Then we are on the spiritual plane. But if you are getting overly affected by happiness and distress and all the dualities in this world, then naturally we are caught up in this material world. Dualities attack us at 3 levels, bodily level, mental level, egoistic level. Krishna says this also in Bhagavad Gita. Sitoshna sukhadukheshu tatha manapamanayoh. Sita and Ushna. What is Sita and Ushna? Heat and cold. They are on bodily plane. Sukha dukkha. What is it? Happiness and distress. They are on mental plane. Man apaman. Honor and dishonor. They are on egoistic plane. At all 3 planes we face difficulties. We encounter dualities in this world. But a sober person, dhira, is one who is equipoised at all these 3 levels. Man, apman. It doesn't excite a dhira, it doesn't exhaust a dhira. Sukha, dukkha, it doesn't excite a dhira or exhaust a dhira. Sita, Ushna, okay, you take necessary measures, okay. You can wear a sweater, no problem. You can put on AC, no problem. Do the needful on a material plane, but don't get overwhelmed. Don't get over-affected. That's the quality that Lord Ramachandra has demonstrated when he appeared on this planet as a human being. The Supreme Lord descends on this planet and acts as an ideal human being, setting ideals for common people, setting an example for common people. Hanumanji says, Martyavatarastviha martya sikshanam rakshobadhaya iva nacha kevalam vibhom. Martya avataram iha martya sikshanam. The Supreme Lord appeared as a martya, as a human being in this material world. For what? Martya sikshanam, to give sikshan, to give training to all of us. We are all martyas, right? We are human beings. To train all of us, the Lord appeared in the form of a human being. Raksho vadhayaiva nakevalam vibho. The purpose of Lord Ramachandra's appearance is not just to kill demons, it's to train all of us. Killing demons is a byproduct. Training all of us is like one of the most prominent activities that Lord Ramachandra has done. So he exhibited his obedience to Guru, obedience to all elders, obedience to parents, obedience to his father, just to keep up his promise, father's promise. He went to Vanavas. Okay, we were discussing that shloka, right? Abhirama gunakara dasharadhe jagadeka dhanurdhara dhiramate. Jagadeka dhanurdhari. So as far as qualities are concerned, yes, Lord Ramachandra is ideal in all respects. As far as skills are concerned, yes, he is the best bowman. So when Lord Ramachandra, okay, let me just start a storyline to explain the shloka. As you know, one day Dasharatha Maharaj went to his palace, went to his assembly, and he made an announcement that, my dear citizens, I am getting old now. I have taken up the responsibility of this kingdom and I have ruled you for such a long time. Now I am thinking of taking some rest. I am announcing Lord Ramachandra as your king. So, are you okay with it? Then all the citizens said, yes, Dasharatha Maharaj, this is the best decision you have ever taken in your life. Right? So this is the best decision. Then Dasharatha Maharaj felt a bit surprised at a moment. Are you so fed up with me? As soon as I am announcing that the ruler is changing, you are so getting excited. No, we love you. We are impressed with your rule, but we love Ramachandra so much. What can we do? Nothing to minimize your rule, my dear king, but we love Ram. Then Dasharatha Maharaj said, yes, I also love Ram. And I'm very happy that you love Ram. And that's the reason why I'm coronating him. So I'll retire. So, and this happened, and after that, then Vanvas and everything happened. But actually, I didn't want to say this, but somehow it just came out. But it's an example that Ram's qualities are so attractive that even citizens were spontaneously excited to hear that Ram is going to be the ruler. Okay, so let's go back a little bit. So one day, Dasaratha Maharaj was in his assembly. Then Vishwamitra came there and said, said, Dasaratha Maharaj, I am conducting a great sacrifice, and that sacrifice is being disturbed by two great demons named Maricha and Subahu, and they had so many mystic powers. And they are really annoying me. I need someone to protect my yajna. So then Dasaratha Maharaj said, yes, such a great offense that they are committing, I will come with all my soldiers, I will kill them, I will fight with them. Then Vishwamitra said, no, he can't do it. And who can do it? Your son can do it. My son? He's just a 12-year-old boy. he's a kid. He never came out. Ram is Rajiva Lochana. Rajiva Lochana means when sun sets, the eyes of the lotus petals just close down, right? Similarly, when sun sets, Ram also sleeps. He's Surya Vamsha. So when sun sets, Ram cannot be active in the night. And these people, they are Nishacharas. Nishachara means one who wanders in the night. Demons. They are very active in the night. Ram sleeps in the night. How can he fight? So it's not a good proposal. I'll come. I have good experience in fighting. Then Vishwamitra said, who asked you? I don't want you. I want your son. Then Dasaratha Maharaj said, it's difficult. You promised to support me. You promised to you promised to help me whatever way I want. Are you taking back your promise? Dasaratha Maharaj was on the verge of taking back his words also, being a Kshatriya from Ikshvakukula, out of his intense affection for Lord Ramachandra. But Vasishtha intervened and said, no, you should send Ram as if you are sending him for his marriage. Don't worry, Vishwamitra is there. Ram is very young, but still, he is capable. Please send. Someday he has to go out, right? You should send. Then Dasaratha Maharaj finally surrendered, and he sent Ram along with Lakshman also. And Lord Ramachandra and Lakshman were traveling with Vishwamitra in the forest. And at one point, when they reached the forest, one demoness named Tataki, so she was creating great disturbance. Vishwamitra immediately told, Ram, release your arrow and kill that lady. Now Ram is first time killing some demon, and he has to kill a woman. And in the Vedic culture, women, children, brahmanas, cows, and old people, they are never killed, they are never punished, they are always protected and respected, right? So Ram had to kill a woman right in the beginning of his career as a warrior. It's such a disgrace, right? What will people think? But Ram felt, Guru's grace is more important than public disgrace. Public may criticize me that Ram killed a woman, but my Guru will be impressed, right? So, what is of greater value he could recognize? And of course, she is not any other woman. She is a demoness. So, she deserves to be killed. So, my Guru gave an instruction, I must follow it. So, Ram was not attached to his name, fame, prestige or image. He is attached to Guru's instruction, obedience to Guru. So eventually Lord Ramachandra killed Subahu and also shot an arrow that took Marichi some 1,000 yojanas away. Yojana is 1 mile. Okay. Yojana is 8 miles. So 8,000 miles away. So Subahu was killed and Maricha was thrown away and Vishwamitra's yajna was protected. Then Vishwamitra thought, let me take Lord Ramachandra to Mithila to see Shivadhanu. So Janaka Maharaj has a great bow, Lord Shiva's bow, which is coming to him since generations. And Janaka Maharaj saw once Sita, very small, maybe 6-year-old girl or whatever. She's playing with a ball. And the ball was stuck on a tree. So when she's playing like that, it was stuck on a tree. Someone has to bring it down, right? So she was looking for a stick, very stick. Okay. So then she entered the room and found this big Shivadhanu. She just picked it up and then was just shaking the tree and the ball fell down. Right? And then she kept the bow back and started playing with the ball. Someone reported this to Janaka Maharaj. And Janaka Maharaj came to Sita and asked, Sita, Janaki, did you touch that bow? And she felt a little scared, my God. I took it because my ball was stuck in the tree, but I kept it back. It's safe. I didn't do anything. I didn't break it. She's innocently giving this reply. And Dasharatha Maharaj thought that, my God, my little girl has such great power in her arms. I need to get a husband who is also equally powerful, if not more powerful. Otherwise, there will be a problem. So then he made an announcement. He took a vow actually. Whoever may be that prince who has the ability to lift this Shivadhanu, only he will get to marry my daughter, Janaki. So he made an announcement. And you know about this announcement, this vow taken by Janaka Maharaj. Then Vishwamitra brought Ram and Lakshman to Mithila. Then Janaka Maharaj saw Ramachandra. He became so attracted to the beauty of Ram, and the overall demeanor of Ram was like really amazing. He was hoping, I hope this prince lifts this bow. So many people came, so many great kings and princes came and tried. They could not even move this bow even 1 millimeter. What to speak of lifting it or stringing it or breaking it. So Dasharatha Maharaj was hoping, but he was not having full confidence. You see, he looks so tender. He looks so fragile, very delicate boy, 12-year-old boy. But let's see. So Janaka Maharaj called for that big Shivadhanu. So 300 men kept this big Shivadhanu on a big chariot, and they were just with all their might, they were dragging it, they were pushing it, they were pulling it, and somehow they brought to the assembly. Then Vishwamitra said, Ram, go and try to string that bow. Ram went, and just like a baby elephant effortlessly picks up a sugar cane, Ram picked up this bow with his left hand effortlessly and then tried to string it. Right? He just bent the bow and then stringed it with such ease, so effortlessly, and everyone became mesmerized. And Ram did not stop there. He tried to pull that string. Right? He was just pulling that string and he just pulled it a little harder, and the bow broke into 2 pieces by making a tumultuous sound. And everyone became surprised. And Sita Devi was completely astonished. And Sita Devi, seeing Lord Ramachandra's beauty, she was already mesmerized. And seeing his valor, seeing his strength, physical strength also, she was even more mesmerized. And she held a varamala, the garland that the girl is supposed to put on the boy when she chooses her husband. So she came with that. Avanitanaya kavadiyakaram rajanikaracharu mukhamburuham rajanichara rajatamo vihiram mahaniyamaham raghuramamaye. Avanitanaya kamaniyakaram. Who is Avanitanaya? Avani means earth. Tanaya means son or daughter, the child of earth. That is Mother Sita. Avanitanaya kamaniyakaram. Lord Ramachandra completely impressed Sita Devi. Avanitanaya kavaniyakaram rajanikaracharu mukhamburuham. Rajanikara. Rajani is night. Rajanikara is the king of night. Who is that? Moon. Rajanikaracharu mukhamburuham. Lord Ramachandra's lotus face is so beautiful, like the full effulgent moon in the sky. Purnami moon. Not other days. Okay. Rajanikaracharu mukhamburuham. Rajanichara rajatamo mihiram mahaniyamaham raghuramamaye. Rajanichara. Rajanikara is moon. Rajanichara is a demon, Nishachar. Chara means one who wanders in the night. So demons are very active in the night. Rajanichara Raja, the king of all the demons. Who is that? Ravan. Rajanichara rajatamo mihiram. So Lord Ramachandra has subdued the pride and ignorance and ego of Rajanichara Raja Ravana. Okay. Mahaniya Maham Raghurama. Let us offer obeisances to Lord Raghava Ram. So, in this way, Lord Ramachandra broke the bow, and Sita Devi came with Varamala, and she was about to put it on Ram's head. She was feeling shy, she was short and he was long. So Ram said, stop. Sita was stunned. And he said, what is this? Who are you? What is this garland? Are you trying to put this garland on me? Looks like it's like an attempt to marry me. Where is this marriage proposal here? My guru told me to lift the bow. I lifted the bow, I strung the bow, somehow it broke it, that's all. I am never authorized to get married now. Okay. So accepting Varamala is not within my capacity, or I am not, I need permission. Okay. So I am not accepting. Stop. Sita was impressed. And Janaka Maharaj was depressed. So Janaka Maharaj took a vow to get his daughter married to only a person who can lift this bow. And it is finally one person who lifted the bow and broke the bow. And he is saying, I will not marry. And even if the Janaka Maharaj has to fulfill his desire, fulfill his vow, he needs a bow, right? Bow is broken now. Bow is broken, and how will he get his daughter married? So he is totally in derangement. My God, what's going to happen? He is not accepting garland. So basically Ram just follows the instruction of elders. His father did not authorize this marriage. His guru did not authorize marriage. How can he just accept this garland? So he is not accepting garland. Then seeing Janaka Maharaj's depression, and Sita Devi is impressed now. Sita Devi anyways knows, in the heart of her heart she knows he will anyways accept it. But she is also anxious apparently. So she is impressed with Ram's beauty. She is impressed with Ram's strength. Now she is impressed with Ram's speech. Right? All these qualities in the Lord are enchanting to Sita Devi. Amani, Tanaya, Kamani, Yakaram. He could thoroughly impress Sita Devi. So then Vishwamitra came in front. Don't worry, Ram, I'll tell your father. You marry. you accept the garland. Then Ram said, okay fine, Guru is saying, I'll do it. Okay. Guru told me to kill Tataki, I did it. Guru told me to protect sacrifice, I'll do it. Guru is telling me to string this bow, I did it. Guru is telling me to marry, I'll marry also. So he said, okay fine, you can put the garland. But Ram is standing like this. And Sita is so short. He is trying to put and then he is not bending only. So Ram was not bending. Then Lakshman understood Sita's difficulty. Lakshman went in front of Ram and fell flat to offer obeisances to Ram. When somebody falls at your feet, you have to bow down and then lift, right? So Ram bent down and Sita put a garland on Ram's neck. That's how Ram and Sita got married. Okay. So that's a very beautiful event. Ram and Sita got married, and after that, meanwhile, someone sent a message to Dasaratha Maharaj. Dasaratha Maharaj came with all the other sons, Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrugna. All these 4 brothers married Sita and her 3 sisters. Sita, Urmila, Mandavi, Shrutakirti, Mandavi. So all of them. So 4 marriages happened. All the 4 couples were traveling from Mithila to Ayodhya. So happily they were traveling on elephants and horses and chariots. So on the way, something special happened. On the way there was a great dust storm. There was big sound, loud sound, and everything became dark. And some wind was coming. It looks like some hurricane or some flood or some tufan, tsunami, something was coming. Everybody was so surprised. Then Dasaratha Maharaj and Janaka Maharaj, they went to the 2 sages. Who are they? Vasishtha and Vishwamitra. They had a conflict. You know that conflict, I am not going to reveal it now. So they always disagree with each other. So these 2 kings went to the 2 sages and said, what's happening now? Why is this disturbance suddenly? Why this natural calamity is coming upon us? Then Vishwamitra and Vasishtha said, it is Parashuram who is coming here. Right? He is just 100 miles away. That's why you are feeling this. It becomes little closer, you understand what will happen. Then Then Dasharatha and Janak Maharaj asked the sages, so what are we supposed to do now? Then the sages said, generally we don't agree with each other. We always have different opinions, but in this context we have the same opinion. And what is that opinion? Surrender. Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Just offer prostrated obeisances to receive Parshuram. You can't do anything. You can't counteract. So you have to act with humility. So everyone fell flat, including the sages, except two people. Parshuram reached, two people were still standing. Ram and Lakshman. Okay? Ram and Lakshman were standing, and Parshuram came. He came like a thunder. With a thundering voice he said that, who is that Ram? Who is that Ram? Then Ram came in front and said, you are that Ram. Parshuram. Parshuram was a bit surprised. Parshuram, oh yeah, I am Ram, of course I am Ram. But I heard there is some other Ram, very young boy, and he is coming from some Raghu Vamsha, Ikshvaku Vamsha. I have heard like that. He has committed a great offense to Lord Shiva. Who is that? Then Ram said, I am that Ram, coming from Raghu dynasty, but I never committed an offense. Then Parshuram said, you have broken the bow of Lord Shiva. Is it not an offense to Lord Shiva? Then Lord Ramachandra said that I never intend to break it. I just lifted it. But the bow is so old, so weak, looks like bitten by termites. So unable to bear matters, the bow broke on its own. Right? I didn't want to break it. Then Parshuram became so surprised. He says that you are calling Lord Shiva's bow so weak that it cannot even hold your touch. You look like a small child. So are you so powerful? Sorry. Are you so powerful? Then Lord Ramachandra offered obeisances to Parshuram and said, no, I am not so powerful. Whatever power I have is only by the blessings of great personalities like you. So please accept my humble obeisances. Then Parshuram was surprised. This boy is sometimes giving me reply, and sometimes he is offering me obeisances, sometimes he is praising me, and sometimes he is just confronting with me. I need to test him. Then he said, if you are so powerful that I can lift Shiva's bow effortlessly and even break it, so let me test your power. Can you hold Vishnu Chapa? Then Ram said, by your grace, if you empower me, I will be able to lift Vishnu Chapa also. Vishnu Chapa means Vishnu's bow. Chapa means bow. Then Parshuram said, okay, fine. He just closed his eyes and tried to invoke the presence of Vishnu's bow. He closed his eyes and he wanted to get it in his hand. But it's not coming. Again he closed his eyes, meditated very intensely. Vishnu Chapa, come here, come into my hands. He opened his eyes, nothing is there. Oh my God, only his Parshu was there. Then again he closed his eyes with full concentration. He said, Vishnu's bow, please come into my hands. Sangadhanva, please come. It's not appearing in his hands. He opened his eyes. Lord Ram is already holding it. Ram is already holding Lord Vishnu's bow, and Parshuram was stunned. Oh, you are not an ordinary personality. You are directly the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I can easily understand it. You are Vishnu, that's why you are able to hold Vishnu Chapa. You are Vishnu, that's why you are able to break Shiva's bow. So I understand. Now I will retire now. It's time for me to retire. Parshuram is a Shaktiavesh avatar. Means a jiva who is empowered with a particular Shakti is called Shaktiavesh avatar. Parshuram is an avatar of the Lord who is empowered with Dushtadamana Shakti to destroy all miscreant Kshatriyas. Okay, he did that. 21 times he just killed all these miscreant Kshatriyas. Then he said, Ram, you please take care. Paritrana. And earlier also he said, Parshuram was confronting with Ram, right? He said, I have already killed Kshatriyas 21 times. Looks like some more Kshatriyas are showing their power. They are becoming very arrogant. I have to show that power to them. I have to destroy those Kshatriyas also. And this little boy, Ram said, yes, many people have to be killed. Many people have to be punished. Many people have to be destroyed. But that will be done by me, not by you. Then Parshuram was a bit surprised before, but now he got convinced. Yes, you can do it, not me. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya dushkritam dharma samsthapana can be done by him, not by me. And he retired. He went into meditation. And Ram and Sita and Lakshman and all the new 4 couples, they went back to Ayodhya. Then this Manthara thing happened. Dasaratha Maharaj announced coronation. Then moving ahead in the story, we see that Ram was sent to Vanvas, and Ram, Sita, Lakshman, they also, Lakshman was not obliged to go with Ram. But Lakshman said, my dear Ram, I cannot stay without you in this Ayodhya. So I need to serve you, whether it is 14 years or 28 years or for the rest of eternity, I cannot leave your lotus feet. So Urmila will sleep, I will come with you. I will not sleep for 14 years. And Sita also, although she was not obliged to come, the punishment, or not punishment, whatever, according to the boons given by Dasaratha Maharaj to Kaikeyi, only Ram had to go for Vanvas for 14 years, but Sita also voluntarily accompanied. So when Ram, Sita, Lakshman were going out of Ayodhya, all the Ayodhya Vasis, they were feeling that their life is going out of Ayodhya. Entire Ayodhya has become like an ocean of tears. Even one moment of separation from the Lord will devastate a devotee, but here 14 years of separation. Yasya kshana viyogena loko hyapriya darshanah ukthena rahito hyesha mrutakaha prochyate yatha. Even one moment of separation from the Lord will render all the universes void. The devotee will think that without the Lord, entire universe is void for me. Shunyaitam jagat sarvam govinda virahenami. Here the Ayodhyavasis have to experience 14 years of separation from Ram. They were all crying. And everybody was chastising, scolding, cursing Kaikeyi. Even Vasishta was cursing Kaikeyi. Cursing means like chastising. Take back your bones. But she was not listening only. So when envy overpowers a person, one can behave in such weird ways, even at the cost of giving up one's own love and affection for beloved people. They want to fulfill their own desires. Anyways, Ram was just moving. So Ram first reached a river, and he had to cross that river. There he found one boatman. And the boatman said, my dear Ram, I am your devotee, I am your friend, so please give me an opportunity to take you across this river on my boat. And Ram said, yes, no problem, I'll do it. But boatman very cleverly said, let me wash your feet before you board the boat. And Ram said, why I have to wash your feet? Why you have to wash my feet? He said, by the touch of the dust from your lotus feet, a stone became a woman. If my boat becomes a woman, what will I do? It is my livelihood. So you please allow me to wash your feet. So seeing his cleverness, Sita was smiling, and Ram agreed. And cleverly he just washed the feet of Lord Ramachandra, and Ram boarded the boat. Seeing the simple devotion of this boatman who is just rowing the boat, Sita Devi became so impressed, and she said, my dear Ram, can you please give this ring to that boatman as a gift? Then Ram took that ring and offered it to the boatman. And the boatman said, Ram, why are you giving this gift to me? Is it a payment for me? I am a boatman. Are you giving me payment or a ticket money for taking you across this river? No, we are equals. We are friends. You are a boatman, I am a boatman. So between two boatmen, why there should be these formalities of payments and all? I'll take you for free. Ram said, okay, you are not accepting payment, that much I understand. Why are you calling me boatman? You are a boatman. How am I boatman? Then the boatman said, yes, I am a boatman who takes people from this shore of the river to that shore of the river. But you are a boatman that helps people cross over this material ocean completely. Right? You are the real boatman. I am not charging you when you are boarding my boat. When I come to board your boat, you should not charge me. Don't ask purity from me. Okay? Don't say give up kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. Of course, I will try to do that, but even if there are some shortcomings in me, please accept me. Very clever, very humble. Very cleverly he expressed his desire to get liberated from this material ocean. So Ram is like that. So this is the simplicity of devotion that attracts Lord Ramachandra's heart. So Ram just went ahead and he made some small parnashala at Chitrakoot along with his brother Lakshman. Meanwhile, Bharat came there. While Lakshmana is Lakshmi Sampanna, Lakshmana is called Lakshmi Sampanna, means he is completely endowed with good fortune. What is the fortune of Lakshman? Service. He got profuse opportunities to render service to Lord Ramachandra. That's the real Lakshmi, that's the real wealth of Lakshmana. So the greatest wealth that a devotee can ever aspire for is service to the Lord. So we need to render service to the Lord, and any opportunity to render some menial service to the Lord is of greatest fortune. And Lakshman got that profuse opportunity throughout his manifest pastimes. He is always with Lord Ramachandra. Just like Shatrugna is always with Bharat, Lakshman is always with Ram. These two pairs, they never get separated from each other. So, and in contrast, Bharat is no less. So Bharat was in his grandfather's house when this whole thing happened. So Kaikeyi was asking 2 boons from Dasharatha Maharaj, and Dasharatha Maharaj reluctantly had to give, he was obliged to give all these boons to Mother Kaikeyi, and Ram went to Vanavas, and Kaikeyi is waiting for Bharat to come and sit on the throne, and entire Ayodhya is filled with sorrow, lamentation. So Bharat, when he came, so he did not see even a smile or a welcome address or some greeting in any Ayodhyavasi. Everybody was looking at him, why did this fellow come here? So that's the mood in which everybody is glancing on him. So somehow Bharat came to his mother Kaikeyi and asked, "My dear mother, what happened?" And he saw, mother is like a widow now. Dasharatha Maharaj passed. See, Dasharatha Maharaj had 4 sons. But out of his intense separation from Lord Ramachandra, when he was leaving his body, not a single son was there next to him. 4 sons. Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrugna. These 4 are incarnations of the Lord. Some say that Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrugna are incarnations of Vasudeva, Sankarshna, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Chaturviha. Some other people say that they are incarnations of Lord Vishnu, Ananta, Sesha, Shankha and Chakra. Both are correct because Ram appears multiple times on this planet. So when a father has such great sons, the father is so unfortunate that he is leaving the body without a single son next to him. And this father, Dasharatha Maharaj, died thinking that Bharat was a villain. And he said that Bharat should not touch my dead body. That Bharat should not do anything to me. He cannot perform funeral rites or whatever. I disown him as my son. He is not my son. Sometimes, although we are innocent, we may get into some trouble, we may get into some misunderstanding because of the intervention of someone else. Bharat was totally innocent. But it was Kaikeyi who became greedy for the kingdom. It was Manthara who poisoned her brain and made her greedy for the kingdom. And Bharat is the victim. Who is culprit and who is victim? Generally, culprit should become victim. But here, culprit is someone, victim is someone else. Therefore, we need to cultivate this quality of patience and tolerance. In this material world, we will experience calamities of multiple flavors. Some could be health problems, some could be financial problems, and more intense than these physical problems were the internal problems of misunderstanding. The greatest pain that a heart can feel is the pain of misunderstanding. Have you ever been misunderstood by someone in life? To the degree they are close to you, to that degree you get hurt. isn't it? When someone misunderstands you, the pain is really intense. If there is a cut on your leg, if someone slaps you, the slap will not cause so much pain. The very fact that the person slapped me in public and what is the image there and why did that person get hurt so much that he has to beat me, so that hurts you more than the slap. Physical pain is bearable, but misunderstanding is unbearable. Right? Sometimes we are misunderstood for small reasons, sometimes big reasons, but whether it is small or big, misunderstanding causes great pain. Lord Ramachandra's brother, directly, an incarnation of the Lord, he was misunderstood. By whom? First by his own mother. First, Kaikeyi misunderstood Bharat. Kaikeyi could never understand the heart of Bharat. Although she was a mother, she was misunderstanding Bharat, thinking that if I give kingdom to Bharat, he will be happy. If I make him sit on the throne, he will be happy. That's her conception. So Bharat would be happy and ecstatic to sit at the lotus feet of Lord Ramachandra when Ram is sitting on the throne. That is his ecstasy of life. But Mother Kaikeyi thought that if Ram is sent away from Ayodhya 14 years and if Bharat sits on the throne, he'll be ecstatic. That's the first misunderstanding. If one person misunderstands us, because of that one person, 10 people can misunderstand us. Misunderstanding multiplies. Therefore, we need to be extremely careful to use our power of speech. Krishna has given us some tongue. And somehow, because of parents and teachers, we have learned some languages. English, Hindi, Telugu, Malayalam, Tamilam, whatever. We have learned some languages. Let us utilize the tongue and the language and the ability to speak in a proper manner, appropriate manner, meaningful and purposeful manner, truthful manner. When we are not sure about something, let's not spread gossip. Let's not misunderstand people. Let's not speak ill about people. Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat svadhyayabhyasanam chaiva vangmayam tapa uchyate. Krishna describes in Bhagavad Gita, you should speak in such a way that it doesn't agitate others. You should speak truthfully. But even truth also, you speak in a proper manner. Satyam priyahitam chayat is a very important word. Satyam means you cannot bluntly speak the truth. Yes, you are stupid. The person may be stupid, but you can't speak so bluntly on his face. Oh, my dear sir, you need to improve in this area. It would have been better if you have done like this. I have one humble suggestion if you can take. Oh, it's amazing, wonderful. If you can just add this, it's good. It will be nice. Somebody fed you something. There's some extra salt or there is no salt. Right? So the communication can be done politely also, can be done very harshly also. Satyam, you are speaking Satyam. Of course, you are truthful. But the truth has to be spoken in a polite manner, gentle manner, acceptable manner, digestible manner, relatable manner, welcoming manner, not in a way that the other person becomes so discouraged or disrespected or demotivated or demeaned. That's why Krishna added Satyam Priyahitam Chayat. Priyahitam means you be a well-wisher. When you are a well-wisher, then your Satyam has value. Okay. Even if the mother chastises the son, although she is doing Udvegakaram Vakyam, not Anudvegakaram. You understand? Udvega is agitating, Anudvega is unagitating. Even if the mother speaks in an agitating tone, by default there is Priyahitam. Therefore, that agitating tone is allowed, is approved. Krishna gave this example, right? Anudvegakaram Vakyam. He is giving this teaching in 17th chapter. How did he begin Bhagavad Gita? Klaibyam masmaga mahapartha naitatvayu papadyate kshudram hradaya daurbalyam chaktva tishta parantapa. He is very heavy with Arjuna. He was chastising, scolding him. Hridaya daurbalyam. Because of weakness of heart, you are not fighting. Get up, fight! He is chastising Arjuna, scolding Arjuna very heavily. That's why he began Bhagavad Gita. Is he going against his own teachings or what? Anudvega karam vakyam. You began Bhagavad Gita by chastising me, and you are saying Anudvega karam vakyam. Is Krishna not being truthful to his own words? He is not walking his talk. So please understand, Udvega karam vakyam is bona fide provided there is priyahitam. Parents are authorized to chastise their children if needed. If needed. Kirti is looking at his mother. At her mother. Okay. And teachers are authorized to chastise students if needed. Not always. Okay. Because priyahitam is there by default. Satyam priyahitam chayat. So coming back to Mother Kaikeyi. Kaikeyi misunderstood Bharat, thinking that if I give kingdom to Bharat, if I make him sit on the throne of Ayodhya and remove Ram from the scene, he will be ecstatic. But he is miserable. Because Kaikeyi misunderstood, Dasarath Maharaj misunderstood. Naturally, right? Because Kaikeyi is working so hard. Although so many people are against her, she is being too stubborn to get her boons, to get kingdom for Bharat. So naturally, Dasarath Maharaj misunderstood Bharat. And Vasishtha misunderstood Bharat. Kaushalya misunderstood Bharat. All the Ayodhyavasis misunderstood Bharat. Lakshman misunderstood Bharat. Everyone except Lord Ramachandra misunderstood Bharat. You understand? So, in this world, we may be misunderstood by 100 people, but the Lord will never misunderstand us. That's the hope. Lord will never misunderstand us. So Bharat came to Ayodhya. He saw everyone is looking at him like a villain. And he came to know that father died thinking that he's a villain. And there is no opportunity to clarify only. For example, somebody, a living person misunderstands you, you go and say sorry, apologize and understand what's there in the person's mind and give some explanation and have some negotiation and slowly calm down. Some opportunity is there. Somebody thought that you are a villain and he died. You have no opportunity for any discussion only, no more negotiation. How excruciating that pain would be. And he's in your own father. My father died thinking that I'm a villain. Can you imagine the pain? Bharat was undergoing that pain. But the important lesson comes here. This Bharat tried to prove his innocence in front of Vasishtha, in front of Kaushalya, Sumitra, and clarified his intentions in front of Kaikeyi. He said, my dear mother, I can never accept the throne in the presence of Lord Ramachandra. My ecstasy is to remain at his lotus feet. How can you even think like that? I reject you as a mother because you made me away from you separated me from my brother. My brother is more important for me than my mother. He rejected mother, our Bharat. Then Bharat Maharaj tried to prove his innocence in front of all the Ayodhyavasis and took the same Ayodhyavasis and went to the forest, Chitrakoot. And from a distance, Lakshman saw. Lakshman was on a tree. He saw. Oh, something is coming here. Looks like a big army. First he saw the flag of Ayodhya. Ayodhya flag is coming. Means, oh, Ayodhya soldiers are coming. Who is the king of Ayodhya now? Bharat is the king of Ayodhya. Lakshman assumed that Bharat Maharaj already sat on the throne. Okay. So Bharat is coming with his Ayodhya Sena. He saw so many people. Then immediately Lakshman came down. Lakshman misunderstood Bharat, right? He came down and he went in front of Lord Ramachandra and said, Ram, Bharat is coming to attack you. My dear brother, just give me one order. With my sharp arrows, I will kill Bharat and I will kill all the army that is attacking you. I will make you the king of Ayodhya. Ram cannot do it or what? Why Ram is sitting in the forest? So, Ram said, Lakshman, are you misunderstanding Bharat? Just keep quiet and stand there. Bharat will come here and you will personally witness his genuinity, his simplicity, his love for me. He will not think of harming me even in his dreams. I have full trust on him. So the Lord will never misunderstand us, although the entire world can misunderstand us. So eventually Bharat came. He came and fell at the feet of Lord Ramachandra and then begged Ram, I'm very, very sorry. Please forgive me. And my mother, that greedy lady, she has conspired and sent you to Vanvas, and this is the situation that I'm seeing you in. I am so unfortunate to see you in this simple clothes, sitting in the forest under the trees and in that hermitage. So please come back. Please come back. If you like, I can even do Vanvas on your behalf. You go and rule Ayodhya. So to that degree, Bharat was selfless, dedicated, sold out servant of Lord Ramachandra. So Lakshmana was watching the genuinity of Bharat. He was crying, genuine tears, not crocodile tears, right? They say they were genuine tears. So to cut the long story short, Ram said, no, although our father just left this world, I have given a word to my father. Father has given word to my mother, Kaikeyi, and according to that promise, I need to be in this forest for 14 years and you need to rule the Ayodhya for 14 years. There is no change in it. We cannot manipulate dharma according to our convenience. We can't swap our roles. Okay? Even if Kaikeyi takes back her promise, my father's promise to Kaikeyi will remain intact. And it's my responsibility to fulfill that promise. Okay? Even if she is in a mood, she may be transformed, she may be in a mood to just accept her boons back, but I cannot undo. There is no control Z sometimes. After you type and save the document and close the document again, you reopen, press control 100 times, nothing will happen. The document will remain as it is. So then Bharat said, my dear Lord, I have absolutely no capacity to sit on the throne of Ayodhya and rule Ayodhya. But now that you are insisting, I will take the responsibility of Ayodhya on your behalf. Your chappal, your footwear, your shoes will be sitting on the throne, and I will be a servant of your shoes. I will sit next to the throne and do the needful. So Bharat is that person who accepted responsibility of the kingdom but not the facility of a king. We are supposed to be attached to responsibilities, not facilities. He took the responsibility, complete responsibility of the kingdom he has taken. He was ruling for 14 years, but he was very detached from any facility. He was also wearing simple clothing, tree bark, like Lord Ramachandra. As long as my dear brother is in this attire, I will also be in this attire only. He was living in Parnasala, he was living in a small kutir. That is the selfless nature of Bharat. And Lord Ramachandra has given these shoes to Bharat. And now Ram has no shoes also. He is walking barefoot in Dandakaranya. Krishna is walking barefoot in Vrindaranya. Lord Ramachandra is walking barefoot in Dandakaranya, thinking that their beloved Lord Ram is walking barefoot in Dandakaranya. All the Ayodhyavasis were fainting in pain. Ram's lotus feet are so delicate that they cannot even bear the touch of Mother Sita. When Mother Sita touches Lord Ram's feet with her tender fingers, they become reddish. Ram's feet will become reddish. Ram is Rajiva Lochana. Ram is so tender, Sukumara. So that Sukumara Lord is just walking barefoot in Dandakaranya. All the Ayodhyavasis were very pained by even the thought that Ram is walking like that. So anyways, Lakshman went back, Bharat went back, and Ram continued in Vanvas. Now, the real story comes here. Ram is so impressed with simplicity of devotion. I'll just summarize now. What's the time now? 8:30. Yeah.
8:30.
Yeah. So I'll conclude in a few minutes. So we have seen Guha impressed Lord Ramachandra, and many other devotees have impressed Lord Ramachandra in various ways. So it doesn't require great strength or valor or education or beauty or talents or skills or money to impress Lord Ramachandra. Sugriva says, Na janma junam mahato na sobhagam na vanna buddhir na kritistosha hetu. Na janma nunam. Janma, high birth is not required to impress Lord Ramachandra. Mahatona Saubhagam. Saubhagam means great opulences will not be required to impress Lord Ramachandra. Na van na buddhir nakritis tosha hetuhu. Our buddhi, our akriti, our attire, our form and our advanced intelligence, all these are not required to impress Lord Ramachandra. Ram has devotees amongst monkeys, Hanumanji, Sugriva. Ram has a devotee amongst bears. Who is that? Jambavan. Amongst vultures, who is that? Jatayu. Squirrel is a devotee. Demon is a devotee of Lord Ramachandra, Vibhishan. A tribal person, the boatman and Guha, they were devotees of Lord Ramachandra. And he also has devotees amongst the sages and the devatas and human beings and animals and birds and demons and ascetic women like Shabari is a devotee. Sages like Gautama and Vishwamitra, Valmiki, they are devotees. So Ram's devotees are of a big spectrum, right? So Ram doesn't see all these external things. Vyadhasya charanam dhruvasya chabayo vidya gajendrasya ka kubjaya kimu nama rupamadhikam kim tat sudham no dhanam vamshah ko vidurasya yadavapater ugrasya kim paurusham bhaktya tushyati kevalam na chagunaihi bhakti priyo madhava. Padyavali. Vyadhasya charanam dhruvasya chavayo. What is the achar or vyavahar or the etiquette exhibited by a hunter named Vyadha? Dhruvasya chavayo. What is the age of Dhruva? 5-year-old kid. Vidya gajendrasya ka. Is Gajendra great educated pandit? No. Kubja yakimu nama rupa madhikam. Kubja. She was a hunchback woman. Is she so glorious and famous or beautiful lady? No. Kubja yakimu nama rupa madhikam kim tat sudham no dhanam. Sudama is a beggar. Not even a beggar, he's not even begging only. He's just wearing a dhoti that has 100 knots, 100 holes. He's very poor. He is not a very wealthy person. Then Vamshah ko vidurasya yadavapater ugrasya kim paurusham. Vamsha. What is the dynasty of Vidura? He is a Dasi Putra. Yadavapater ugrasya kim paurusham. Ugrasena, is he a great courageous warrior? No, he was very weak king. Okay. It is Krishna and Balaram who are maintaining Mathura and Dwaraka. Ugrasena is just sitting on the throne. Right? Bhaktya tushyati kevalam na chagunaihi bhakti priyo madhava. Only bhakti can impress the Lord. Nothing else can impress the Lord. Okay. Bhakti priyo madhava. Madhava loves bhakti. Even Prahlad says this. Manye dhana bhijana rupa tapashrito jaha tejah prabhava bala paurusha buddhi yoga नाराधनाय हि भवन्ति परस्य पुंसो भक्त्या तुतोष भगवान् गजयूथपाय. So dhana, abhijana, rupa, tapa, shruta, oja, teja, prabhava, bala, paurusha, buddhi, yoga, they are not of relevance. Our talents, skills, caste, varna, ashrama, cultural ethnicity, nationality, gender, all these are of no relevance if you are devotees of Krishna. If you have simple devotion to Krishna, isn't it? So Ram has devotees and fan following among such people also. So we understood what doesn't impress Lord Ramachandra and what impresses Lord Ramachandra. You know what hurts the heart of Ram? We'll discuss that and conclude. Lakshman offended Bharat by misunderstanding him. Ram did not like it. Later, when Ram was hunting that, trying to catch that golden deer, Maricha in the form of golden deer, Lakshman was kept as a guard to protect Mother Sita. But while dying, that Maricha, the golden deer, was shouting for help in the voice of Lord Ramachandra. Sita heard it. She became very anxious. She said, Lakshman, your brother is in danger. You should go and help him. He needs your help now. Then Lakshman said, my dear mother, my brother will never shout like that. I know him since birth. My brother will now never shout like that. and no demon, no Rakshasa Maya can attack my brother. So you be rest assured, be happy, he'll come back very soon. But Sita Devi said, one brother has taken away his kingdom. Looks like another brother wants his wife. Very painful. Very painful, right? Lakshman was misunderstood. Lakshman did not even look up and see the face of Sita Devi clearly also. Of course, he can recognize Sita Devi. But the point is, he was always focusing on the lotus feet of Sita Devi as a menial servant. He always considered Sita as his mother. She's my mother. Right? She could recognize the anklets of Sita Devi when the Vanaras were showing those ornaments of Sita Devi to Ram. So Ram was just seeing that ornaments and then holding them close to his heart. Not that the ornaments are valuable. The remembrance of Sita Devi that the ornaments are giving is more valuable than the ornaments. Right? The ornaments are representing Sita Devi, reminding Sita of to Lord Ramachandra. So now Lakshman was looking at the lotus feet of Sita Devi. He could recognize the anklets, not the other ornaments. He was not recognizing what she is wearing in necklace or bangles and other face ornaments. So when he is serving Sita Devi with such purity, such integrity, like a son, and she suddenly says like this, and it was very painful for Lakshman. Now, the pain that he has given to Bharat by misunderstanding him, he received it now when Sita misunderstood him. When we misunderstand devotees, Ram cannot tolerate. If you don't have wealth, he has no problem. If you don't have great talents and skills, no issue. If you are not very accomplished or we don't have so many achievements, Ram has no problem. If you are not coming from a great cultural background, etc., he doesn't care. I have friends amongst tribal people also. I have friends amongst birds also, vultures also, monkeys also, bears also, demons also. Not a big deal. But if you misunderstand my devotees, if you offend my devotees, I will be very hurt, Ram says. So Ram gave the same experience to Lakshman. When Sita misunderstood Lakshman, Lakshman was devastated. He was in tears. By the way, Sita literally did not misunderstand Lakshman. Please understand, let us not misunderstand all these characters of Ramayana. Right? Sita was directly the consort of Lord Ramachandra. Lakshman and Bharat were directly brothers and expansions of Lord Ramachandra. But they appeared as human beings on this planet, and they are giving us so many lessons by their demeanor, by their activities and interactions. So take the lesson, don't offend the person. We should not misunderstand them. So Sita Devi felt so anxious for Lord Ramachandra that she had to say something very serious and very shocking and very astonishing and very shaking to Lakshman. Then only he will go and save Lord Ram. Because of that only she said. Otherwise she never, actually literally she never doubted the integrity of Lakshman. Okay? She knows his genuinity. But still she had to say that. But although we say something just to fulfill our purposes and not really mean what we say, still it hurts people, right? So Lakshman experienced that pain. And he went all the way searching for Ram. And Ram saw. He said, why did you leave Sita alone? And Ram started chastising Lakshman. Here Sita is chastising and misunderstanding Lakshman. There Ram is chastising Lakshman. And so what should Lakshman do? He gave up his sleep. He gave up his wife. He gave up all the palace comforts. And he's serving these two people, and these two people are chastising him, misunderstanding him, scolding him. But did he get frustrated and say, I'm going back to Ayodhya, Ram, enough is enough. I'm going back to Ayodhya, you do the needful. You find Sita, they will do whatever you want, I'm going. He did not say that, he continued to serve. Sometimes when we are serving a spiritually elevated personality, we may receive chastisement, right? From them only. We may get scolded by them only. So that is a test for our faith. That's a test for our surrender. That's a test for our obedience and simplicity and humility and service attitude. So tests keep coming. Now let's continue the story. we are going directly to Yuddha Kanda, last episode. Ram killed Ravan, isn't it? Lord Ramachandra killed Ravan, and Sita Devi was brought in front of Ram, and Ram said, Sita, you stayed in another man's house for an year, I am not accepting you. How painful it is to Sita. Now Sita is experiencing the pain of being misunderstood by someone. She misunderstood Lakshman, she is receiving the pain of being misunderstood from Ram. Of course, Ram never doubted Sita. Doubting Sita is doubting his own self. Sita is his pleasure potency. Sita is his own internal spiritual potency. So Ram never had any doubts on Sita, but apparently he said that just to give a lesson to all of us, that if you misunderstand another devotee, be prepared to be misunderstood by other devotees also. If you offend another devotee, you will definitely get that reaction. If you give pain to the hearts of devotees, your hearts also will be pained. So the greatest pain is not physical pain, it is the pain of being misunderstood by someone. When someone doubts our intentions, when someone doubts our integrity, and when we are genuine, that causes greatest pain. How can he misunderstand me like that? I have always been his well-wisher and he is doubting my character. It's very painful. So Sita also experienced it. So Ram doesn't like offense to Vaishnavas. Vaishnava Parad hurts the heart of Lord Ramachandra. But simplicity, honesty, simple devotion, Lord Ram gets pleased. Our Hanumanji, we didn't discuss anything about Hanuman. So Hanumanji is such a powerful, accomplished warrior. He never accepted defeat. Accepted means he never was defeated by anything, by anyone. So wherever Hanuman went, he was always victorious in the service of Lord Ramachandra. But Jatayu was not victorious. Jatayu was not successful in confronting with Ravana and protecting Sita Devi. Jatayu failed. So Hanuman was successful in doing so many services to Ram. Jatayu was unsuccessful in doing one service to Lord Ram. But Ram is pleased with both of them. Whether you are successful in accomplishing the service or not successful in accomplishing the service doesn't matter to the Lord. How sincerely have you attempted to perform that service is what matters to the Lord. Okay. Did we do that service sincerely, wholeheartedly, with all pure intentions? That's what the Lord sees. He's bhavagrahi. He doesn't go by the numbers or figures or statistics or accomplishments. He goes by the intentions. What is your intention? How much integrity you have. Hanumanji may bring big boulders for the building of Lanka bridge, but squirrel may just push some sand particles and pebbles. That's what squirrel can do. But Ram is equally pleased with both of them. Right? So it's not the magnitude of our service that impresses the Lord, it's the attitude of our service that impresses the Lord. Attitude in rendering service is greater than the magnitude of rendering service. Your magnitude may be great or less, that's fine. You do according to your capacity. You try your best, you don't have to be the best. Okay, whether it is your regular academics or career or devotional service, you don't have to be the best. You don't have to be in the front line. You do your best. Put your best efforts. Ram gets pleased. But if you hurt devotees, misunderstand devotees, blame devotees, the Lord is not pleased. Let me give you one more example to conclude this strong point. When Sugriva made friendship with Ram, they both had some Agni and then they were just moving around Agni and then they were promising each other, I will help you, you help me. I will help you get your wife and kingdom, you help me get my wife and kingdom. So like that they were exchanging promises. So Sugriva then, after making friendship with Ram, he had a meeting with Ram. He sat on, first he offered a seat, a stone to Ram, and he also sat. He did not offer a seat to Lakshman. He was thinking, Ram and me are friends. Lakshman is a servant of Ram. He can stand, I can sit. Okay. Hanumanji and other monkeys are there, they were all standing, right? So Ram noticed it. Oh, Sugriva is giving me seat and not giving seat to Lakshman. Hanumanji also noticed it. You know what Hanuman did? Hanuman is very intelligent, very devotional. He immediately broke a tree and then took the tree bark and made a nice seat for Lakshman. Sit here. Seats are ready-made. Wooden seats are ready. He'll break a tree and this is the, or he'll take a boulder and this is the seat, the sofa for you, cushion. So Ram noticed Hanuman. Wow, he's amazing. After some time, Ram was supposed to kill Vali. Sugriva was supposed to go to Vali and challenge him for a fight, and when these two brothers were fighting, Ram was supposed to kill Vali. But Ram was not killing only. And Sugriva was beaten up thoroughly. And with all wounds on his body, he came to Ram and said, Ram, you said you will kill Vali and you kept quiet. What's happening? What kind of friendship is this? You said you will help me. Then you know what Ram said? Sugriva, you both are looking similar. So if I kill you instead of him, it will be an offense to my friend. So therefore I did not kill him. So now I need to recognize you. You better wear a garland. Lakshman will offer you. And Lakshman is giving the garland of blessing. Sugriva has to bow down in front of Lakshman and receive the blessings of Guru, Adi Guru Lakshman, and then go. Then the Lord will help. If you don't bow down in front of Guru, if you are arrogant in front of Guru, if you disrespect the servants of the Lord and respect the Lord is not very much pleased. Again, Vaishnava aparadha is very painful to the Lord. So like that, Ramayana characters and events give us so many life lessons for our devotional service. So there is unlimited, more to discuss, but we'll conclude here. In the interest of time, thank you very much. Shri Ramayana Mahakavya ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Gauranga Darshan Prabhu ki
Jai.
Should we take any questions, any comments? Okay, we conclude. Okay. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.